You can make money from your podcast with no listenership. Everything you need will be needed to make for your podcast in one place. Go to anchor.fm and remember, we're always in the shadows listening. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So tell me, what do you do with shapeshifting?
Well, basically, with shapeshifting, it's basically like you picture what you want to turn into, like mostly from, brain perspective, like in your head, and you slowly just think of that body part changing and over, like, it will, it won't be as fast as like, those made up twilight shifters. It will take like, for me, it was like 5 hours mostly.
Really? 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours, and it's intense.
I remember we were talking privately a couple of days ago when we first met each other and we created that subliminal that your ribs actually hurt. Is that common?
Yeah, that's common with most subliminals, really, especially ones that should turn you and change your DNA and stuff.
Mm. It's actually pretty amazing since I'm trying to achieve a goal similar. Mine is it does not trying to shapeshift into a wolf.
Yeah.
So have you acquired traits from other things? Like let's say a vampire or a wolf.
Well, yes, I have, if you can say that, because before
Explain to
I
my audience.
knew, before I knew I was like, you know, a wolf shifter, I was actually using vampire subliminals, and the constant craving of blood would actually come up, and I couldn't really be around people. So that's why I was stuck in my room all the time. And mostly my strength and speed mostly increased little by little.
Amazing. How long do you think it takes to basically something like a full metamorphosis to appear?
Well, it depends for people really, because you could use like a powerful subliminal booster and you could get it in 2 weeks or less. But if you like really want it, then I suggest listening probably more than like 100 times a day. In that way, you get faster results, and it will only not only take a day, but you won't have to wait a year like all the other subs.
100 times a day. So that would be. Ooh, I'm bad with math. Like every 5 hours.
Yes, basically.
Would your subconscious be like overloaded?
No, not really, because your subconscious is the most powerful part of your brain, and it can handle like unlimited amount of messages you would not believe.
Ah, those are some tricks. They're not for kids. So here's another question.
Okay.
The night where you tried that werewolf subliminal, what were you experiencing the entire night? I mean, you told me you couldn't sleep.
The entire night, mostly, you think of like your body changing, like the hair sticking up. But for me, it was mostly the bones inside that were literally moving, not fast, but just slow.
Slowly? Like you can feel your bones and your bones shifting.
Yes, but slowly.
That is
And
cool.
and then throughout the whole night, my whole bone structure changed into that of a werewolf. So when it comes to shifting now, all I need to, all basically I need to do is think of what I want to turn into, and it will just probably take 2.5 hours since you have the bone structure anyway, and the DNA since the subliminal.
I have a question for you. This is from my side.
Okay,
When you and I created that subliminal, the omnipotent being subliminal, did you keep some of the affirmations?
I did.
Okay, good, because I kind of updated them and I kind of messed them up. I mean, the audio.
Okay,
I could you make it a remastered version that has the accelerator, the new accelerator that he has in a
I
bundle,
can,
and
and I
plus
can
some other
put
ones?
even I can put even more boosters in there, so you can probably accelerate it by times 20 million.
Oh, I got an even fast. I got an even other booster that I found that it dilates time.
Perfect.
But here's something I don't understand. What are the myths of shapeshifting?
That you can, shapeshift in like 1 minute or something, like, and apparently we kill everyone that we see, like a werewolf, but the only reason like they think we've done that is because in the past people have been cursed into one of us, and they've basically gone insane, lost it,
Kind
and
of like
that
it,
means
kind of like in the Elder Scrolls series.
yes, but a bit like a rabid dog.
Could you maintain control if you shapeshift into, let's say, a werewolf or a vampire or a hybrid of vampire or werewolf, and now go completely bloodlust?
What can I say? You can get control, but it's gonna take some time. Like by time probably a year to 2 years, and that's just mastering it.
Amazing. What the mind is capable of.
I know.
I just remember a quote from the Buddha. It said, "The mind is the greatest ally of man and its greatest enemy."
Right. I'm gonna tell you a tip from my perspective.
Okay.
Always meditate. It gives you results more faster, and it also helps with your transformation, so you don't lose control.
Oh, I got a tip for you. Have you ever tried Ormus?
No, I haven't actually.
You have to. It increases if you're the meditative type and you're trying to manifest stuff as well. Ormus is the way. Ormus, overly rearranged monoatomic elements, not a sponsor of the show.
Okay, I've got to try it out because I'm up for trying new things.
Yeah. Ormus it itself it's called monatomic gold, and it works. It changes your mood. It increases your vitality. But I've noticed that if you meditate, your energy bodies feel different.
I can tell you some other powers I've actually gained from meditation.
Okay.
Well, the first one was being able to see auras and telling which person is human and which one is not.
Oh, I'm clairvoyant. I'm a little bit clairvoyant. I can perceive the energies of other people.
So,
You see
like,
Naruto?
yes,
You know, Naruto can perceive like a person's true intentions. Like
yes,
they're like I can't. I can do that just by looking at a picture or being next to a person.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't look at a picture of this American pastor called John Osmond
Yeah,
because he creeps me out. His smile and everything just creeps me out. And my mom's like, "You're empty inside." No, no, no. He's up to something.
yeah. But yeah,
But
my second power I gained was mostly seeing things through visions, like things that,
I have a I have a book you should I have a book series you should read that would amplify your powers like crazy. It's called the Learning Psychic Power series. I got the bundle, $47. A steal.
gee,
Yeah, but it brings mastering superhuman, mastering miracles, mastering teleportation, I can't mastering lucid dreaming. I'll send you the link in Amino, but um it is a great book series. It
it
shows
does
you how
sound,
to uh but it shows you various disciplines, even how the subconscious really works.
yes.
But what you just told me just reminded me of that book series. But how are some of the powers from the Elder Scrolls series, let's just say the vampire powers, are they real
Yeah.
as a vampire? Like seeing the heart of a person beating through a wall.
That's half, mostly. Like,
Really?
yes, you can hear a person's heartbeat through the, well, mostly necks and arteries.
Like
But
you can
any,
kind of like Dracula. I'm trying to say like can,
yeah, kind of like him.
that movie Dracula Untold does not get the recognition it deserves.
You're right, because when I first saw Dracula Untold, it actually I saw something in there like you wouldn't normally see.
Mm. Like you saw like they must have consulted with some people.
Yes, but like whenever I watched it, it kind of gave me a subliminal message.
Oh, I've heard that from other people as well. Many of my friends in the civilian community tell me watch uh characters that have the same powers as your godlike character, and that would trigger it in effect.
and then making the host, you would say, watch the film more.
Hmm.
Like if you're saying like people were into vampire films, then Dracula Untold
The va-
top.
the vampire movie to see.
Yes,
Like the other werewolf movie that I like seeing is The Werewolf with Guillermo del Toro.
yes,
And the original Mummy, not the remake with Tom Cruise.
yes. And have you heard of the film The Scorpion King?
Yes, I have. The original with The Rock.
Yes, first and second.
I've seen them all. But here's something that I have been asking myself. If
Okay.
there are shapeshifters out there, why aren't there that much information out there?
Because the supernatural don't really want, I'd say, and not to be rude, but like, you know, people can use that information for evil. Go to people, which will hunt us down,
Repeat it again. We
get us killed,
repeat it again.
you know. Because if it goes into
The wrong
hands
hands.
like, yeah, the wrong hands, and it could turn out really bad.
Oh.
Just think of this.
Uh-huh.
Imagine someone who has not been only a danger to themselves, but a danger to other people, and then being transformed into a werewolf.
Yeah, that would be extremely
Imagine,
dangerous. I don't have to imagine.
yeah,
I've seen all the outcomes of it. You have to see the black and white version of the werewolf. I see death. The old lady saying reading his palm.
yes.
But what did you think about my affirmations before you made them? And
Well, they actually piqued my interest.
it actually piqued your interest?
Yes. As I was rereading over the affirmations, a lot of it have actually like inspired me, if you'd say.
Mm. See, I
And that
used the
makes,
template. I used the template
yeah.
for to create those affirmations. But here it is. What are your plans for the future?
Well, for the future, I want to stay on YouTube making subliminals, and
You got in higher numbers than I have, and
yeah,
that's been like for like 3 weeks or so. You're in the hundreds.
yeah, but like it all comes down to luck,
To
as you
luck,
said
yeah.
before.
To luck, yeah. Like I got 87 views, and the 87th number was actually my cousin. And but what else? Are you gonna start taking requests, making bundles?
Yeah, well, more or less, at the moment now, I'm doing requests as well, but that's only when people actually want the subliminal and like, you know, not like make something up that's impossible to achieve.
Ooh, yeah. Like say I want the elder god blood, or I want this and I want to transform into a fairy. Odd parent.
Yeah,
Of course, there are abilities that I put in my thing that were like, hey, I want to transform and have the ability to mimic characters in a cartoon. That's at least possible.
yeah.
Well,
But like
yeah, go ahead.
you can't really like waste our time when you say that because it mostly annoys us, you know.
True. Like there were people who were asking me when my channel was up, my channel's still up, but when I did requests, like I want Ariana Grande music, I said like I can't do that. That music's copyrighted, and Ariana Grande would have me sued.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how much money should sue you for.
Exactly.
Like, yes,
I am a person who knows what he's getting himself into before he does the subliminal. I can do a subliminal request. The problem is you were too specific. That was the request that broke the camel's back. I said like I'm going to close down the request line.
yes,
But I'm doing paid requests and free requests at the same time. One guy asked me to do another person's subliminal, which I still have her affirmations, but I said like no. That person told me never. I never do another person's subliminal, and I'm not
like if they want the subliminal, they should really say it themselves, not get another person to
do it. Yeah,
get it for them.
yeah, and he's been jumping around every supernatural uh chat room, probably not yours, but asking for like absolute tangibility. It's basically like good luck. Uh,
Yeah,
but I think of doing it as long as he pays for it, because I would give him a wave file how he wanted, whatever music he wants into it.
yes.
It'll be personally for him. But what else are you gonna do?
Well, I have a few more ideas up the line for my channel, which I'm just gonna leave as a secret.
Ah, the X file.
And if you want to know that secret, I'll suggest you just
Watch what's
keep,
coming.
yeah, watch what's coming on my channel, and you'd be surprised
Hmm.
of what I upload.
Well, thank you, man, for coming on my show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.